Right now it's 77 at KRLD. We get the latest on the incident in Manchester.
CBS News special reports. An explosion at an arena in the UK city of Manchester tonight. CBS News' Larry Miller has the very latest.
Manchester police are calling it a possible terrorist attack. They say at least 19 people were killed and 50 injured in the explosion just outside the city's arena. The blast happened as fans were leaving after a concert by American singer Ariana Grande. She was not hurt. Hospitals report they're treating people with shrapnel type of injuries. There have been no claims of responsibility. Larry Miller, CBS News, London.
This girl was inside the arena.
A few people had said that they had heard that, they thought it was a bomb, but we thought that because she had a lot of balloons in her concert, so we thought it was just one of them, and people were being, assuming the worst. But then as we got outside, we realized that it was probably a bit more serious.
CBS News Special Report. I'm Bill Rakoff.
It is 7:51. This is continuing coverage of the horrific events that have been unfolding over the last few hours in Manchester, England. And now on the KRLD Newsline, I want to bring in Dr. Alex Del Carmen from Tarleton State University. He's the executive director of the School of Criminology, also a police training expert, and we will often turn to him in times like this to help us understand. And Dr. Del Carmen, I understand you are on vacation, and we very much appreciate your time this evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. I'm actually on assignment with the Justice Department, but thanks for the best wishes.
Okay, well, they told us you were out of town. Anyway, we are grateful for your time. A general reaction to what has happened in Great Britain tonight?
Well, here we go again. Unfortunately, this seems to have every single element of a terrorist attack, all the way from the chaos that they created, the what seems to be a detonation in several places at the concert. And so the signature is there, the resemblance of previous attacks is there. If we were to guess, we would say this is an orchestrated terrorist attack in the UK.
Now, we've heard reports, and we've heard a lot of things, but we've heard reports that there was no security check at the venue. England does things a little differently. Guns are not allowed. I don't know if the police even carry guns there at this point. Is that believable that they would not have security at their venue?
It is likely. The UK has a very different security protocol than the rest of the countries in Europe and throughout the world. And part of what they do is they have a belief that because people don't carry guns generally, that they will not attack in these types of scenarios. And that's obviously incredibly naive. And they continue to become, subjects of a terrorist attack over and over again.
Considering, Dr. Del Carmen, how this event has really shaken up the entire world, you had a big-name pop star at the center of all this. What's going on behind the scenes across major cities in the U.S. after this?
So I'm sure that I know in the United States we learned from every terrorist attack that has been committed, even in this case, if it's across the world. And one of the things that we begin to figure out is intelligence gathering, goes on high alert. And what happens is our intelligence community begins to pick up noise. We begin to figure out what major concerts they could hit the U.S. With. What are the major events that we need to be concerned with? This is part of the phase one of a three-phase terrorist attack against different parts of the world. So all of those equations are being played out by our intelligence and law enforcement communities as I speak to you right now.
All right, we also heard reports, the wounds that are being seen at hospitals, shrapnel, nails have been mentioned. Also heard reports this could have been a suicide bomber. Is that common that they would use this type of weapon, with the nails and shrapnel instead of your typical bomb?
Absolutely. And so part of what they want to do is they want to inflict as much pain and as many deaths as they possibly can. And they also want something loud, something that in a concert, perhaps, in fact, some of the witnesses claim that they thought this was part of the concert because of the fact that they were using various other types of music sources. And so at the same time that they're trying to inflict pain, they want to also create chaos. And so some of the injuries that we are seeing right now are absolutely, script-based on a terrorist attack where you would have a suicide type of bomber scenario.
Dr. Del Carmen, again, thanks so much for your time and safe travels from Tarleton State University. That is police training expert Dr. Alex Del Carmen.